Oh, hi. We're live. This is incredible. I'm so sorry that we're late, but we had technical difficulties. I know that many of you understand, and we appreciate you so much for being here to watch our show anyway. This is the Doctor Who Many Hearts Project, session 2 of this very special Doctor Who RPG improv. If you'll notice, if you were here last week, something new. There is art of our characters. Now you can visualize them.
Oh,
Look at how
pretty.
pretty.
I live in Ernie's.
Siddeley and the Doctor switched.
Okay, yeah,
And
I
so
did
did
now
we down
realize
here.
that.
I'm Lucretia. I'm a doctor.
It's
I'm a
doctor.
dweeb who's not good at anything.
I am a unit agent from the south with a British accent. Sorry about that.
It's totally fine.
I'm in the right
The
spot.
TARDIS did it. Checks out.
So
Oh wow, okay, you're in the right spot. Good for you.
yeah. Yeah. Cool.
I can't believe you're making me play a white character. Jeez.
Wow, yeah, that is.
Yeah, but in this cast, you are technically the token minority here. Congratulations, single white character.
token white character.
The higher for the show.
I am
Diversity higher.
so. As we are repositioned into our appropriate people places, I'm just going to do some quick introductions. Me, hi, I am Dylan. I go by she, he, and they pronouns. I am Super Dylan everywhere on the internet. I am a game designer, gaming entertainer. I am on the Atom List, which is a podcast that is heavily edited to be more of like an audio drama. Releases every other Wednesday on your favorite podcatchers. But if you like the actual play format better, you can watch our live filmings on the Welcome In channel on the opposite Wednesdays. So no matter what you like, you can find it there. I also do some things on Total Party Kiss on Thursdays, little one-shots and long shots that they do over that channel. And that is me. I would love to introduce my doctor, your doctor, everyone's doctor, the doctor. Drac, would you say?
Yes, hi, I'm Drac, or Draconic. You can find me on Twitter at Draconic, SDRAKONIQES. Both I and the Doctor use he, they pronouns. I'm just excited. I want to shout stuff out, but I'm going to be honest, this is the most exciting thing I'm doing at the moment. So hey, I'm here every Monday at 6 PM Eastern, as long as there's no technical difficulties and technology just pays us all, playing the Doctor with these wonderful doctors. I don't know which way I'm doing that. I will throw it over to the person right beneath me right now, Jay.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Yeah, I'm Jay. Or Nala. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on the internet at NalaWoo or at NalaDraws if you want to see my art. Besides this show on Monday nights, I am also on Visions of Gold on this same channel tomorrow. I'm an art director for Games, and we have a Kickstarter going on right now, but more about that later. I'm gonna throw it over to, I don't know what direction. Ernest!
Me, my turn. Hi everyone, my name is EJ. That's one big egg in chat. Also several big eggs on Twitter. Tonight I'm playing Ernie. It's just a cool guy. Just a guy that has never done anything wrong ever. And as of right now, I'm not doing anything, but in a few weeks, you can catch me on Stella Luna's channel on Friday nights playing Unbound, where I will be playing a much, much cooler guy than Ernie. So look forward to seeing me there.
Ernie is very cool, you know?
Yeah, to a certain kind of person.
Then that's
Basically,
me.
You mean everyone?
Basically, everyone here is like, everyone's low-key gay for Ernest. We said it.
We all straight.
Yeah.
We all said
Ernie's
it.
popular with a certain kind of person. Okay. I throw it up to DK.
That's me. Hi, hello. I'm DK, same as last week. I play Dr. Sidley Ware, and when I am not doing that on Mondays, you can find me typically on Exquisite Corpse Presents on Mondays, playing a game with a bunch of newborn gods who just learn that they can be consumed by older gods. So things are getting weird over there. Feel free to join us for that, but not tonight, because it's not happening tonight. On Saturdays, you can also catch us playing Say a Prayer for California Sister Cities, which is another weird homebrew game that I run. It's D&D 5e, but there's no magic, and we're having a great time. We're headed into our second season. Definitely don't want to miss that. I hate my life.
Wonderful.
You can also catch me tomorrow on TTRPG, playing Gunbugs and Steel, which is a Starship Troopers actual play. Last week we fought a bunch of tanks and a bunch of bugs, and we had a fantastic time, so don't miss out on that. I'm doing some other stuff, but I will probably be taken out by some kind of assassin if I mention it before I'm supposed to, so I won't do that yet. Thanks for having me.
I forgot to say my character thing.
Oh.
I'm playing Dr. Lucretia Wen, and she uses she, they.
Excellent. Yes, very important. So, the recap did everything for us, and that's beautiful. All of you find yourselves outside of Mancini's, a restaurant here in the past, in a strange place that is presently covered in dino guts. The restaurant concierge has beckoned you inside to ask if you would like a place to sit. How many are you seating? As the rest of you all join up together outside this window.
That is
What do you do?
weird. I'll look through the window. What do I see, I guess, through the window?
You see inside that there are some tables. They seem to be moderately full. I mean, it's not like a dinner rush or anything, but there are, pairs of people sat at a few tables. There's a crowd. There are definitely some empty tables as well. And there seem to be some wait staff walking around to and fro. Would you make me I believe it's an awareness roll.
Okay. Fingers crossed. No.
Awareness plus what skill?
I rolled 2 ones again.
No! You
so
do.
Plus awareness, just a 6.
You do have, I believe, a reroll if you would like to use it.
I'm gonna save the reroll.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I looked through, and exactly when I looked through, hear a growling of the doctor's stomach, and just goes, "Oh, sorry. Regenerating hard work and very hungry."
Yeah.
You want to eat here where the dinosaur goo it? Okay, yeah.
Oh, I mean, if we don't need to eat now. Sorry, Lucretia, you're saying something?
Oh, I was just gonna say, because I was here before everyone else, and last episode I too looked in the windows, and did I notice anything particularly weird, especially after that really strange, totally normal interaction I had with the guy as everyone else was there? I think I would have tried to look back in and just been like, huh, that's strange, like...
Yeah, I would like you to also give me an awareness roll.
And so it's just awareness. I thought you pick an attribute and a skill to do it.
You, I would say we can add, let's add knowledge.
I rolled 2 6s. This is like polar opposite.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, please.
Yeah. You look through the window. It's been a long time since you studied this. This is like year 1 medical school stuff. Body mechanics. The way these folks inside are moving is wrong. It's stiff, not in the way that people who have stiff joints or stiff muscles move, but it's stiff, jagged movements that don't make sense biologically. It takes you even a minute to notice it, but once you do, it's all you can notice. It seems like it is everyone inside.
Lucretia, upon hearing you all discuss going in here to eat, is just going to say, if you're hungry, I don't think we should go to this place. Something's off. The people inside are not right. They look like animatronics of some kind.
I mean, that would explain the lack of reaction to the exploding dinosaur, but do they even have animatronics in 1890? Do they have robots at this time?
No, but they didn't have exploding dinosaurs at this time either.
Well, that's a good point.
We should go in.
Where the robots are?
Yeah.
I do kind of want to see the Victorian robots.
Is it safe?
Probably not.
We won't know until we try. Of course, I'm not going to force anyone.
Sure. If you guys are going, I'll go. I don't want to be out here anyways by myself.
Fine.
Okay,
Fine.
perfect.
Don't worry, just stand in the back.
Yeah,
Okay.
just act normal.
Ernie
if you can
steps
get food
back.
out of it. If you can get food out of it, I'm not going to complain because I'm starving. Okay. And I'm going to push the door open.
As you push it, you feel it give really fast as the concierge who is waiting for you pulls it open as well against you. Yeah, you kind of exactly like that fall into the restaurant. He says, "Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of you, right this way," and directs you to a booth where you can be seated, and hands you over several very nice cloth menus.
Oh,
Cloth
very nice.
menus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're fancy.
It's fancy.
Cloth? Okay.
Don't think about that
imagine
too
them-
much, Jay. I don't know what
It's-
fancy restaurants are like.
I'd imagine it's good for the
I'm making
environment,
this shit
you know,
up,
you can
Jay.
just wash the menus. They're
They're like laminated.
reprint them out, you know.
I don't know. He takes a few steps back, enough to give you a little breath of privacy for a few moments after handing you these menus. The people at the tables do not seem to be bothered by your presence in any way at this time. They don't react to you at all.
Can I look around? Are the people at the tables like eating? Like, are they consuming food and beverage? And or beverage, either one.
Yeah, give me an awareness subterfuge, because you are trying to spy on people in public.
Okay. 11? I have 0 subterfuge.
Oh no.
Okay. would you like to add a chaos die to that? We have not used this yet.
I don't know what that means. What is a
Ooh.
chaos
Great,
die?
you said yes so fast. So
I said yes. What is that?
yeah. So a chaos die is something that you can add to rolls in this game that basically add. So you failed the roll. That part doesn't change, but the chaos die can say either yes and to make the fail worse, or yes but to make the fail slightly better. And that is just a roll of the die.
Wonderful. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. I didn't know I failed, but I'll do it. Sure. I'm just rolling a d6, right?
Yeah.
I got a 5.
Okay, great. This is going to be a yes, a no but. So you have, so what's going to happen here is you look around at the folks sitting around at these tables. They look like they are eating. They're certainly going through the motions of eating at the very least. It seems pretty normal to you. The only thing that does strike you is that no one seems to be engaging in like conversation with each other, which is, I mean, people don't eat silently in restaurants where you're from, certainly. Maybe in the past, no one spoke to each other while eating, but probably not. And that's what you would get.
So are we just gonna eat here and leave? We're not gonna mess with these guys at all, right? I whispered to the group.
May I be excused? I'm gonna go wash my hands if we're gonna eat here.
Oh, that's a
Oh, I
idea.
kind of gotta pee too. And Ernie will go to the restroom.
Yeah, is there a bathroom sign noticeable, or do we have to be dweebs and ask a server where the bathrooms are?
There is a restroom sign. It's easily findable. Who is getting up and who is not getting up?
Ernie's getting up, but he actually just has to go pee. Not to like do any sort of investigating thing.
Sure, that's fine. I'm not going to question Ernie's
Well,
biological
I'm
needs.
I'm not investigating either. I am literally going to wash my hands.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. I
makes
assumed
sense.
you're all just very conscious of those
I'm
kinds
a
of things.
surgeon. We were just walking through dinosaur guts.
That is a
Very
good
true.
My
point.
hands are dirty.
All right, so I rephrased my question. Is anybody staying seated?
Yes, I am.
I will also stay at the table.
Okay. For those of you who stay at the table, as Lucretia and Ernest get up and walk to the clearly defined bathroom sign, that's when you notice that everyone in the restaurant turns to watch them as they go. They don't get up, but they all turn.
Do either of us notice?
You are navigating to the bathroom, so probably not, because the people are like in like the restaurant bay area. So like you would walk.
Yeah, I would not notice.
Yeah.
That's likely not a good sign, right?
Yeah, it most likely isn't. Can I borrow your beret? Beautiful beret, by the way. Can I borrow it?
Sure. And she will remove her beret and hand it over.
Using the beret, I want to hold it in front of me, like sit on the table, hold it in front of me, and use to cover up the Sonic that I'm going to pull out. I want to if I can, scan. It's hey, listen, it's
If it
basically
works.
a torch. He's trying to hide it.
You're gonna
So he
hide
wants
it,
to
and then it's
scan.
gonna make that sound. Like,
He's just gonna cough over it.
Okay.
Master
I'm going for it.
subterfuge.
Yeah, this is what my doctor is now.
I would
for you.
love for you to give me ingenuity subterfuge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ingenuity. That is a 20. Yeah, 20.
Wonderful.
Ooh, gamer.
You are scanning, right? You're not trying to defeat anything or
No.
turn anything on or off. You're just trying to get a lay of what this is. You track your screwdriver along, and
I love it.
so good in my heart. You are able to do it without the noise alerting anybody. All the heads stay turned in the direction that they were. And what you notice is that there are mechanisms almost everywhere. I mean, to your sonic screwdriver, a wooden door is a mechanism that will get picked up in its sensory. What is odd here is that usually, if you were scanning a room full of people, you would sense the electronics in their pockets and then a break as you scanned over them. The electronics on the table and then a break as you scanned over the next person. What you're seeing is that you're just scanning mechanisms, just mechs of all kinds, technology everywhere. The gaps are what is missing.
Okay. Well then. Nothing to be worried about. But there is no living person here other than the four of us.
Does this ring any bells for me from work?
So, yes, you already had that ping of that one file from Rose Tyler from ages ago. I mean, you read it during like your training. It was a formative piece. But she also described those robots. And they looked like robots. They looked clear. They were these sort of comical, like porcelain masks and things, none of which you see here in front of you. These people look on the outside like flesh and bone, wearing clothing that is era appropriate and don't have hands that look like forks. They're absolutely different looking than what Rose described in her report, but the information that the doctor is saying, the information that you picked up earlier about the parts missing, these things are starting to eat at you in the similarities.
Doctor, two things.
Yeah.
One, are you done with my beret?
Oh, yes.
I'm terribly
sorry.
attached to it. Thank
Here
you.
you go. I was like, set it on their head. Like,
Just
there you go.
casually straighten it. Second thing, I think when the others come back, we should probably go. I think we should go.
That's possibly a good idea. I'm kind of curious what is happening here, though.
I know you're still kind of fresh. Do you remember Rose Tyler?
Yes. 2 faces
Do
ago?
you?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember Canary Wharf at all?
Yes, I do.
These people. Do you think it's possible?
Maybe, okay. Yes.
Ernie said that there were organs missing from the
from the
dinosaur.
dinosaur. We need to speak to Madame Vostra and see if this has been happening to people other than dinosaurs.
And why they're all just in this restaurant.
Yes, that's a good point. Let's wait until the others arrive. Just act natural.
And let's maybe leave calmly and not tell them exactly what's going on till we get outside, just to be safe.
Yes, I feel like Ernest isn't the great at keeping their composure. I've only known them for about, I don't know, maybe an hour now.
He'll head back to the TARDIS if we tell him in here, so we should maybe wait.
Okay, yeah.
Lucretia, Ernest, you turn a corner and enter the bathroom. I would like to ask, I feel like at least one of you, possibly both of you, at some point during your academia studies of some kind, one of you waited tables somewhere, did some sort of service job, at the very least. Possibly both. Who would have done something like that?
Ernie worked at Olive Garden for 2 months and then got fired.
Fantastic. Good.
I think Lucretia has worked both retail and food service prior to meeting any of you at their second go around at getting a bachelor's degree, but back when they went first to get an English degree, they were doing, that kind of work.
Okay. So I would like for both of you in that case to make an awareness roll plus survival.
Awareness, survival.
Ooh, baby.
Oh wait, not 4 dice, 2 dice. Jeez. All right.
18.
18?
Ernie's so
Okay,
aware.
Ernie.
Yeah, 18. Not aware, he just has really good survival.
That's what I was hoping for.
I promise I'm not lying. I rolled 2 6s again.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
You're stealing all of Drax's luck today.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, I'm getting my Time Lord legs, you know? It makes
I
sense
ciphered
story-wise.
it there, you know? What was it? Awareness and survival?
And survival.
Okay, then that is a 17 from me.
Okay. So interestingly, what happens is you walk into this bathroom, take a look around. It is it's dinner time, essentially. And it is spick span in here. It is so sparkling. It is perfect. Napkins laid out. There is like a little basket completely untouched with like little parfum like bottles and things like that. There is just an immaculate space in here. And I think what happens is that Ernest, you walk in and immediately feel like, no, wrong, incorrect. It is dinner time. Where's the mess? Where's the chaos? Where's the
Unspeakable things on the floor of a men's bathroom.
where's the traumatic things? And I think that as you notice it, Lucretia, like just a moment later, like maybe even looking at Ernest and seeing his reaction, you're like, and the same thing clicks in your brain just a second later.
Yeah, imagine like the two of us walk down this hallway and split off, like women's room, him to the men's room. We both open the doors and stand, turn back, and look at each other.
I genuinely forgot about gendered bathrooms for a second. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Me
I
too, honestly.
forgot that existed.
The future liberals want.
Yes.
It's
was like,
1890.
What? Oh, it's
It's
1890. fully.
1890 in
Thank
the
you.
robot bathroom.
No, it's 1890 and there was an all-gender bathroom, you know?
The robots were surprisingly progressive for the time. Yeah, no, I like that version. That is.
Ernie like turns around and is like, Lou, I don't want to go in there, but I do have to pee.
Just go. I will stand here and watch.
Okay, and he kind of hurries and pees really quickly. And he'll come back and he'll definitely utilize the little parfum next to the sink.
Thank you.
And Lou's eyes have been this entire time, and like, because I think the first thought in their brain was, wow, this restaurant has really nice bathrooms. Like, wow, this like wait staff is like really on it, I guess. And then it clicks for me, and I think like while you're doing your business, or Lucretia just says, this place is nice, almost too nice.
Well, I mean, I don't think Ernie is not. He didn't see anyone near the bathroom area, not within earshot, right?
No, not a soul.
Okay. He goes, well, I don't think robots have to piss, right?
No. They're robots.
Well, then I guess that confirms your robot theory, or at least strengthens it. No, he's washing his hands at this point.
I don't think we're eating here.
Okay. I mean, I didn't want to eat with the robots anyways. Let's go back. I don't want to be in here any longer than we have to.
And the two of us walk back.
You walk back. Doctor and DK, in the moments before they walk back over, do you take any other actions or steps before they arrive?
I think the doctor is just. Do we have like plates or anything in front of us at the moment, or is just like
just menus and placemats so far?
Okay, I'm just looking at my menu as if I'm picking something out. It's kind of like putting my hand to my chin and then pointing at something and just go, no. I'm just playing into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow the doctor's lead from earlier. I'm going to leave my beret on this time, but I am going to use my menu to try and cover up the fact that I have pulled out my cell phone. And I'm going to try and get into my unit files remotely.
Ooh.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Ingenuity and technology, please.
Dice, this is my first roll. Don't make me regret you.
Do you have Dr. Luck or J Luck? Which one?
I have Dr. Luck. I rolled a 1 and a 2, so with my score, that is an 11. I want to use a story point and re-roll that.
Ooh.
Hell
Nice.
yeah! Well, all right, so I was a little wrong earlier. Story points will allow you to increase the die amount, so you get to add
Like a level of success or two?
a level of success. Thank you.
Yeah.
To the die amount. A little different than a reroll, but it still will help. Yes.
I will say you also have a reroll if you do want to use that.
You also do have a reroll.
Yeah. Just a reminder in chat, put exclamation point and run in chat to find out the incentives and help us out, because the doctor's luck is apparently contagious.
We sat at the same table for too long together.
Yeah.
Do I know what the target number is, or should I just add story points until I get there?
I would say that it's probably better in this case to do a story point because you're not that far away. So, and reroll could be lower.
Okay, I will
yes.
use story point
Yes.
because I want my files. I want to know.
Yes. I think that a thought occurs to you. You know that cell phones don't work in the past, but you know that Rose absolutely had access to her phone. Amy had access to her phone. Rory had access to his phone. They've been using phones. The constant is the doctor, and the doctor has the screwdriver. And I think that a thought occurs to you to get your phone working properly very quickly.
Doctor, I need a favor.
Yes. Ask away.
And I'm going to turn my menu like I'm showing him something on the menu and have my phone kind of in the fold of the menu. Do you think that you could get this working for me? I know you've been able to in the past, and it may help me get access to some information that might keep us all alive.
Yeah, of course. I can get it connected to the TARDIS. That's probably
amazing.
Best place. Okay, hold on.
Can we be walking back at this point?
Yes. As you walk back, I'm going to say that this is absolutely, you don't have to roll for this anymore, but the two of you, Lucretia and Ernest, you walk back and see them hiding behind the menu, like stacked in front of each other with the slightest little whir of the sonic screwdriver going off behind it. And as they walk back up to the table, DK, your phone screen reconnects to the internet. Your unit logo hovers and spirals for a moment and then pops back in with your account, asking for your thumbprint to securely log in, and is ready for you to use.
I'm going to do all of those security measures, and then I would like to cross-reference all of my Rose Tyler files with anything related to Canary Wharf.
Absolutely. Lucretia and Ernest, this is what you walk back into as we're running files.
Hey, you two. We're going to head out. Turns out everything on the menu has cheese in it, and I am incredibly lactose intolerant.
Oh, yeah, I feel you.
So we should go very calmly and quietly.
Lucretia's already walking out.
Oh, okay. There they go.
There she goes.
Okay.
All right. Okay,
Let's
come on.
go.
Let's go.
As you start to walk out, the concierge that had sat you steps in front of the door and says, "I'm sorry. Dinner hasn't been served yet."
There's nothing we can eat here. Sorry.
You are mistaken. Dinner hasn't been served yet.
You're right, we are mistaken. We came to the wrong restaurant. We're supposed to be meeting up with a group of friends, and we thought this was the place, and turns out it isn't. So we're just going to go catch up with our friends now.
Lucretia and Ernest, you were standing and have walked towards the door. DK and the doctor, I believe you were still sat in the chairs.
Yes, I think a doctor is.
Like halfway out of the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you're like getting up to do that, these iron bars clasp around you from inside the chair. Lucretia and Ernest, you're still walking around freely on the floor. However, at this moment, you do notice that the other heads at the restaurant, the people sitting at the tables, have all turned to look at you two. And you look and see DK and the doctor Sidley and I'm so sorry, I've done that so many times. Sidley and the doctor are encased in these metal bands, and the seats begin to descend.
Oh, okay. Who's in the ride?
Ernie
Oh, interesting.
kind of
Alright.
shouts, he's like, what the hell is this? And then he tries to like grab one of their chairs. He tries to like grab Sidley's chair and like, can he pick
Okay.
it up off the descending ground?
You can give me strength and athletics, or fighting if you feel.
Okay. Wait, is fighting a thing? Okay, no, it's not. Okay. 18. Ernie's really strong, man.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
That wasn't
My
even that good
hero.
of a roll.
Okay,
Just add
just
an 8
for
to that.
fun, I would love it. This is up to you, because chaos dice work both ways, and I think it could be funny. If you would like to, you can roll a chaos die for a success. Of course, it will always mean that you succeed at what you're trying to do, but a success on the chaos die will mean you succeed and something else good happens. A failure on the chaos die will mean you succeed, but something bad happens. It's up to you if you roll it or not. You do not have
Oh,
to.
I'm rolling it.
Okay.
You know I'm rolling it.
Okay.
Okay, 4? Is that a success? It's higher than 3.
It is. It is indeed a success. You grab, which one do you go for? It's up to
I
you.
go for Sid's chair. I'm just picking the whole
Sid's.
chair up.
Okay, fantastic. The doctor, you descend. Dr. Ware is at first descending with you. And then, Ernest, how do you grab her?
Very, very clumsily at first. I kind of like pull on the back of the chair so she like tilts back, and then I can kind of get my arms around it and pick the whole thing up and move it off of the descending floor. And I just, what the hell is this?
Oh, thank you.
You do that, and
Thank you.
with your success on the chaos die. Sorry. So sorry. Just with the success on the chaos die, you also rip one of the metal bars that was holding them, and you have that in your arms now. You have just like a jagged piece of metal.
Good.
Sorry, continue.
Ernie will kind of like spin around with this piece of like metal bar in his arms, and he goes, "Hey, get stay away, stay away." What do I do? He
As I'm
whispers to
descending,
Sid.
I just want to yell, Vastra, just get Vastra. And I'm just going to, as I descend, that's all I can do and say.
I guess Sitter just weakly yells, "Okay!"
As when the whole thing started, and Ernest immediately jumps to help, Lucretia just starts laughing in disbelief because she still kind of thinks this whole thing is a giant prank, and so Lucretia just starts laughing, and I think she says to the concierge, like, "Okay, very funny. What's going on here?" You are muted.
Oh, you're here for dinner.
No, I'm
Like
I'm,
hell
I'm
we
really
are.
not. I'm really not. But are you gonna let us leave? Like, I feel like legally you have to let us leave.
He says nothing in response to that and just stays there, kind of planted in the door. Dr. Ware, your phone dings. The information that you wanted is there. If you want anything specific pointed out to you, you let me know. But in general, the entire escapade of Rose Tyler, the doctor, Mickey, and these robots is described to you. You have every file.
I'm specifically looking for a name, something that I saw in passing in relation to a Martha Jones. I am looking for the name Adiola on the list of the dead at Canary Wharf.
Okay. Let's see. Yes. Okay. You find this name. It's heavily redacted. But you see the file. You see that she died in the battle that preceded Canary Wharf.
I think even without any specific information about how she died, a lot of alarm bells are ringing in my head. Am I still stuck in the chair, or am I able to stand now?
You're free to move around.
Cool. I'm now that I've seen the name Adiola in relation to Canary Wharf and that whole mess, I'm gonna get out of the chair and sprint and try and tackle the concierge so that the other two can take off.
Okay. Let's go with coordination and athletics, I think. Although I could
Ernie
also
would like to Sita. Ernie's gonna take like a tablecloth off of the nearest table and try to bag his head as she tackles him.
Yes.
Amazing.
All right. Roll an additional. Ernie, roll a die to help, and roll and add your ingenuity, if you would.
5, 4. That
Lucretia
was
does one of these and
athletics
steps
and
back.
what? It was athletics and what now?
I was going to say athletics or survival if you would like.
With coordination,
Okay.
yeah.
And my question is, what am I rolling?
You're rolling a d6 plus your ingenuity.
Oh, good. I got an 8.
Can I roll my conflict?
Ooh. Yeah. Do it.
Yes! Okay, so I rolled a 5 and a 4 on the die plus 4 for my conflict, so 13?
Nice. Plus the 8. Yeah. Why don't the two of you kind of describe to me how this looks, but you absolutely succeed.
As I see Sita start to make moves, Ernie's gonna try their best to just make it possible for them to actually tackle this person off guard. So kind of just rips a tablecloth off of a near table to distract them and kind of covers their face with it, so that way Sita can get a surprise situation happening.
As soon as his face is covered, Sidley runs up and grabs him by the shoulders and uses her foot to sweep his legs out from under him, sending them both tumbling to the ground. I will catch up.
You gotta come too! Ernie's already running for the door.
I'm right behind you, I promise. Go.
What about the doctor?
Go.
He'll
We
be
need
fine.
to find Vastra. She'll know what to do.
Okay.
Ernie running.
I'm gonna go back to the box thing. And I'm running out the door as well.
Excellent. Okay, so Ernie and Lucretia run out the door. Sidley, though, stays behind in the restaurant. Correct?
While his face is covered, I'd like to try an X shelf and make it to the door if I can.
Oh, to the door of to exit the building?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So if all three of you want to leave, you absolutely can, because as you pull his stunt off, his face covered, he falls to the ground. The rest of the people in the restaurant begin to stand, but it is slow mechanical movements. They are not going to reach you in time. So if all three of you want to leave the building, you absolutely can.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And you're all booking it back to Vastra,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. Doctor,
Yeah.
this elevator that you're on that sinks into the floor, you kind of buckled into this chair. You go down and down for a while into a very low basement area. You see down here that in the center of this room, there is a figure in a chair turned away from you, kind of slumped, does not seem to be reacting to you in any way. It appears that you are alone-ish. That figure does not appear to be conscious at this moment, but you have some time.
Okay. Now, let's see if I remembered how to do this. And I want to see if I can... So is it the bar strapped around my arms or like my wrists? How is it working
It's
right now?
it's like across your
Across me.
your like shoulder area, so it's like one big bar across.
Oh, okay. How does the chair I'm seated at feel? Is it bolted to the ground? Is it loose? How's it working?
It's like, I'm not going to say bolted, because I don't think that was a thing. It's secured in
Yeah.
some fashion, but it's not like really, really fastened.
Yeah, okay. I think the first thing I want to do is just take a look around. Just in general, like, what am I looking at? I see the slumped figure, but what else do I see? Anything else?
Yeah. As you kind of look around, make me an awareness and up to you. Different information deciding what you do here. Awareness plus knowledge, or awareness plus technology.
Oh, I think they're both the same for me. So I'm gonna go with knowledge, and that's a 15.
Okay. This does feel familiar. Distantly, oddly, it's like the other doctors are sort of like dreams. You remember them and everything that they've gone through and everything that they care about, but it's sort of just foggy in a way. But the familiarity of this scenario starts to piece itself together just enough, just now, as you descend to the ground and you hear the sounds of a beating heart.
Oh.
Sort
Oh.
of exasperated lung sounds.
Okay, well, that explains something. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and let's see how loose this new body is. I'm gonna see if I can try and, like, if I need to dislocate an arm, just try to get it loose enough to get one arm out of this strap. Because once I get one arm out, I can hopefully Sonic the rest of my way out.
There you go. Coordination
It hasn't been a day and I'm already breaking this thing. Okay.
Coordination survival, I think, is the role for this.
I didn't roll great. Well, coordination.
No!
That is a 10.
You wiggle your arm free. As you do, you knock the screwdriver out of your pocket and it rolls to the ground at your feet.
Damn it. Okay. Okay.
And we
let's
will,
see.
as you struggle with that, we will switch over to the trio of doctors running down the street and approaching the old apartment where you met Bastra and Strax, and I think we might want to take a little break here. Is this a good moment for a short little respite before we come back and see how that goes?
Yeah, we're gonna go for a quick 10-minute break.
Quick
Everyone
10 minutes,
hydrate, stretch your legs,
please.
and give as many tokens to everyone else, because I know I desperately need them, but I feel like they will also need them as well.
Yeah, the rolls are rough today.
I'm doing
Not a great
fine.
time.
I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, Lucas, you're doing great.
All right, Lucretia's doing fine.
It's just the top section of the overlay that's struggling today.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see you in 10 minutes. See you soon.